Okay, so some people have asked to see my PC for me to showcase my cards or whatever. So I figured I'd do that. First thing I want to do though is remind everybody about the Mike Bossy giveaway. So we have these three Bossy cards. This is orange quad diamond parallel here. It's 14-15, and then we have the 13-14 Stanley Cup rings. I'll give it a closer look. It's a really cool kind of lenticular. You don't see these very often. It's 13-14, I think, black diamond, and then we have just a base blue champs card. I'll throw some more stuff in with that giveaway as well, just random stuff. So what you want to do is go back to my original Thanksgiving giveaway video. I'll put a link in the description below. You want to like, subscribe, and comment hashtag Bossy, and I'll pick a random winner. I think I'm going to go October 22nd since Bossy's number 22. That sounds about right to me. So let's get started with the show and tell, I guess. So we're going to go with the junk wax kind of stuff first. Not really vintage. Technically, vintage is 1970 and earlier. Some people like to say 89 and earlier, so whatever. I have some junk wax stuff here. It's kind of like leftovers from the time that I collected as a kid, I guess. So I have these rookie cards. Everybody has these, but I'll show them anyway. Upper Deck rookie cards, just some favorite players or whatever. Nothing special there. So I also have this, this is one of the, I've kept a few cards from when I was younger, and this is one that I pulled. I think I bought a couple boxes at the Toronto show way back in 97, 98-ish. And I got this piece of history Gordie Howe stick card, which is amazing. I've only got a handful of cards remaining from when I was a kid. Hashtag divorce happens. So yeah, here's a few more graded cards from the junk wax era. Paul Correa, it's a 92-93 rookie card, they say. I also have this one though, it's the 91-92. These are like the World Juniors from the Upper Deck. So rookie card, PSA 9. And then this is my favorite Paul Correa card. Obviously, I was a fan of Paul Correa. This is a 98-99 Topps Gold label, 1 of 1 that I pulled myself from the same show that I actually pulled that Gordie Howe card. So I think I bought a couple boxes of this and a couple boxes of that. So did pretty well. Managed to keep this card the whole time. Got a few other rookies from back in the day. I sent a bunch of these cards off to grade basically as like a litmus test, these lower end kind of cards. So I kept a few of the ones that graded high. I got this Brodeur. It's the Canadian, the American is the blue. Doesn't really matter, but I got Belfour, which is actually not Belfour. It's Jimmy Waite in the picture. It's his rookie card though. 9-5 there. I got a Yager. And we got this 10 of Matt Sundin, which is pretty cool. I find it kind of funny because it's actually a little off center, but maybe it wasn't enough to affect it. All right, so that's it for the junk wax. Let's get into the vintage kind of stuff here. Have basically just some favorite players. I'll just go through them fairly quickly. We got Dion here, so I'm gonna try to get a run of his cards. I don't have the rookie card yet, but I have all the other ones that I wanted up to 1980. I don't really want to go all the way up to 90. He played forever, but so there's 72, 73, 73, 74. There's 74, 75. It's kind of ugly. But yeah, Detroit. So here's when he got traded to the Kings and they airbrushed his uniform. This is a Topps card. 76, 77, and so on, all the way up to I got some 81s here. This is a Topps, the unscratched. I just picked this up, and this is the O-Pee-Chee, and then the O-Pee-Chee All-Star, which I really like these All-Star cards for some reason. And I have this, this is a new card, obviously, but it's from 2017-18 Upper Deck Series 1. This is called the Second Six, so it showcases the second six teams to enter the league. I think this was a super hard to get card. It was like a 1 in 3,000 packs or something, like sort of like the day with the cup. I got it out of a tin actually, so I put it in with the Dion cards. Okay, next up we're gonna do the Guy Lefleur. You probably see a theme on my channel with certain players, obviously, that I like. And I don't want to PC everybody, but I got the same thing going on with Lefleur. Some of these are Topps, which I don't really care as long as the card's in nice shape. I mean, I would ultimately want the O-Pee-Chees, but a nice card is a nice card. I think it's a misconception that Topps or O-Pee-Chee is better or produced more or less. So yeah, I find the Topps does have a cleaner cut to them most of the time. So yeah, some O-Pee-Chee, some Topps. I got a run of these all the way, the same as Dion, all the way up to 1980. I think I have them all. Yeah, I have the rookie too. I'll show that in the graded cards. This one here is a Topps because the O-Pee-Chee, see how it has first team all-star here? I don't know why, but the O-Pee-Chee, it's like just a void. There's like white there. It's blank because they made their own kind of disco style all-star cards. So in this case, I definitely prefer the Topps, the way it looks with the all-star there. We got 79, 80, 80, 81, and there's the all-star. So that's that. Next up, we have Mike Bossy. So I got just some of the cards, all the base cards and the ones that I like that are inserts. I don't want to get all the leader cards or all the insert cards. I just want basically the base cards and the couple leader cards that fell in my lap that I like. So there's a 78, 79 rookie record card. Another record breaker from 79, 80. And then we have the run of the base cards. I managed to find most of these on the dirt cheap in really good shape. This is a Stanley Cup Finals card there from 80, 81. We have 81, 82. I prefer this card for 81, 82. The Super Action. Definitely a nice card. The Gretzky is a popular card, the Super Action. So yeah, we got all of the Bossy cards all the way up to the end of his career. Some of these I found like for 50 cents or $1, and they're really like high grade quality cards. One of these is a blank back. I'm not sure what the deal is, but there was blank backs in 86, 87. So this one here is a blank back. So that's a pretty cool card to have. And then this is the last regular Mike Bossy card, 87, 88. Before he retired, he had 63 games played in that last season with 75 points, 38 goals, which is still like a borderline 50 goal pace, but that was it for him. Other than that, he scored 50 goals every year. Highest goal scoring percentage per game of all time. Third highest points per game of all time. So pretty awesome, obviously. Love Mike Bossy. So yeah, so I'm giving these away because I kind of just want the O-Pee-Chees and like the legend, the newer, you'll see the newer cards when I do the modern era, but the newer kind of legend cards and stuff. I mean, you could collect every set, Black Diamond, the Trilogy, the Cup. There's too many cards, just got to narrow it down. You got to keep it reasonable. So, continuing with the Islanders, I got a box of graded cards here with every single player, including the coach. It's kind of a funny card that I've sent like 3 of these cards in to get graded, and I've never gotten above 7.5. I'm trying to get all of these in 8. This is the only one, Topps O-Pee-Chee, I didn't care, that I don't have in an 8. So every single one of these players won at least 3 cups with the Islanders, which is crazy these days. So these 3 guys, Mike McEwen, all of these are their rookie cards. Some of them, they weren't an Islander, but all of these guys here won 3 cups. Got Roley, the goalie there, and Billy Carroll. They all won 3 of the 4 cups, and the rest of these guys won all 4 cups. I think it's 16 guys. So we'll go through that quickly. We have Mr. Ken Morrow there from the Olympic Miracle on Ice team. Anders Collar. Dave Langevin. Wayne Merrick. This was my pandemic project, by the way, in 2020. I was so bored, and everybody was starting to get into cards, so I just bought all the rookie cards on the cheap. Some of them I already had, and sent them in to get graded before the prices went up. Gordy Lane, and that was my little project. Stefan Persson. This one was really hard to get at an 8. Took a couple tries, and these blue borders and this 81-82 is really difficult to get in high grade. Their centering is brutal. This one's off center, but it's good otherwise. So here's the core of the team that won all the cups. I have this is Mike Bossy's 2nd year card. I don't know, I just like this card and wanted to get it put in a slab. Got Bob Bourne. Got John Tonelli. This was another card that I had a hard time finding. Any of these 79-80s to get above a 7 is even pretty hard to do, but to get above an 8 is really hard to do. So if you see, especially with today's grading standards, like this KSA now, it's hard to get. People will argue, but it's really hard to get a good grade. I mean, a 10 or a 9. We got Brian Trottier here, 8.5. This hilarious Billy Smith rookie card. Got an 8 on that guy. Dennis Potvin, another hilarious kind of, they could have picked a better pitcher, but it's classic rookie card. Clark Gillies, passed away last year. We have Butch Goring. This was a nice find at an 8.5. This is one of the most popular sets of all time, maybe the most. The Dryden, Lefleur, and Marcel Dion rookie cards are in this set, as well as a host of other Hall of Famers. We got Bob Nystrom, scored the cup-winning goal, the first cup. And of course, this one I had previously. It's a Bossy rookie at a 9. So that's a cool card to have. And I have one more box of just other Hall of Famer and Legend cards. I'll just put these back in this box and make room. So yeah, that's not a ton. Like I don't know how many cards, but not as many as you would think. I kind of move cards around. So here's an example. I have this card in my PC right now. It's a PSA 8 Lefleur record breaker. This will go. I'll move this eventually. Just I keep these kind of cards for currency, basically. Like if I want to buy a nice card, like I bought this the other day, this Koufax. If I want to buy a nice card like that, I'm gonna use these kind of cards that I find a deal on these, and I'll sell them for more than I paid, and I'll pay for a PC card. Okay, let's just see what else I have in here. This is all going to be random. I have a Gilmore at an 8 rookie card. I have this Beliveau. It's a 4, but it looks way, way better than a 4. If you look really close to his face, it's not going to show up on camera, but there's a little kind of scratch on his nose. And that's why that got a 4. Otherwise, it probably would have got a 6 or something. Okay, let's see what else I have. Got Brett Hull at a PSA 7. This amazing Beliveau card. It's one of my favorite cards out of 5. Really pleased to have this one. This is my favorite Beliveau card, just a picture, the color. Dale Hawerchuk. I had this card when I was a kid. I think my parents bought me like a hockey card kit, and I got a pack, and I got this card, so I had to get it again. Super underrated player. I think he had 100 points when he was like 18. 103 points in his rookie year. Pelle Lindbergh rookie card. Pretty awesome, iconic mask. We got Ron Francis. Grant Fuhr. Got a Messier here. So I bought the whole set of this, for example, and all the leader Gretzky cards, and I sold every card out of this set except for I think the All-Star card and this Messier to facilitate other PC purchases. That's kind of what I suggest people do. I found this Robinson for dirt cheap at a antique mall, and then I sent it in to get graded, and it came back a 7, which is amazing. I think it's the light backs apparently are worth more than the dark backs, or more desired. I don't know why, but that's what I've been told. Ken Dryden rookie card here, Topps. I got this for dirt cheap too. More than happy to have all these really old iconic cards. To get a 5, I'm happy with a 5. I don't really care. It looks good enough for me. I mean, some of the cards I like to have higher grades, but some of them I don't really care. I put this in with my vintage stuff. It's a Lefleur Autograph that I found somewhere again on the dirt cheap. Good to have a Lefleur Autograph. There's the rookie card for Lefleur. I got this maybe a year before he passed away. No totals at that point. But yeah, this is iconic. I got this Bobby Hull at an antique market as well for like $15. It's the high series WHA card, so it's autographed by him. Authenticated by KSA. It wasn't authenticated when I bought it. I bought it raw, and I sent it in to get authenticated. They also give you a certificate of authenticity, as well as it's on here, and then you can also look it up online. So we got one more stack here of good cards. Let's see. Got Daryl Sittler rookie card. Came back a 6. I was hoping for a little more, but that's great. Still iconic card. This is one of my favorite cards. It's not that expensive, but it's a Messier and Gretzky highlight card. I always like this card. So here's another example of a card that some of these Gretzkys that I have, I'll flip these eventually for something big comes my way. I don't want to pay for it out of my own money. I will sell something like that. I put this in with the vintage as well because I don't have a Rocket Richard card, and I kind of like this picture. So retired canvas Rocket Richard here. I wanted to put it in a slab. Looks cool. This I got at the show last year in Toronto. Pretty awesome 70-71 Stanley Cup card. Steve Yzerman rookie card, 7.5. These cards are always hard to get centered, but this is a favorite set for a lot of people. What else do I have in here? I have a few more. I have this iconic Ken Dryden mask card here. This is a really popular Dryden card. I think I have another one of these up on my eBay too for sale. You can check it out if you're interested. Okay, I have some of these other Gretzkys that, again, I'll be probably moving if something else I want comes along. So a PSA 8 record breaker here. I mean, if you look at these PSA 8s now, they are so strict. But yeah, it's a good card. Unscratched Topps 80-81 Gretzky. So these are possibly harder to find, probably harder to find than the O-Pee-Chees, because they're all going to be scratched, the Topps ones. And we have the aforementioned All-Star card. This is one of my favorite Gretzky cards as well, second year card. And this was a pandemic purchase. Mario Lemieux, 9. One of my favorite players, obviously. And last card was my holy grail purchase, was this Gretzky. I sold like a bunch of graded young guns like Panarin, Pettersson, Line A, a whole bunch of them, and used other monies from selling other such cards like this to pay for most of this card. It has a little bit of paper kind of thing where it looks like it was stuck to the wrapper, but I don't care. I mean, look, this card looks way better than a 4. The corners are fairly sharp. The rough edge kind of looks cool, which I don't think they ding you for that. So yeah, and that's my whole vintage PC. A few more will come in, a few more will come out, but I kind of like to have like one graded card of actually, no, I have another stack that I didn't show yet. I like to have one graded card of all these legend kind of Hall of Famer guys. Doesn't necessarily have to be the rookie. For example, this Beliveau. So yeah, I would like to get a nice graded or maybe a Bobby Clark rookie card. I forgot a little stack I had on the side of random vintage cards. So I have these 77, 78 logo cards here. Have this Dave Keon. So this card, some of the cards I have a story behind them. They're not necessarily favorite teams or players, but my coworker gave me this card, an older guy that retired. He pulled this out of a pack. So that was really awesome of him to give me that card. I have this Al Arbor. It was in a dollar bin at a show. Kept it. So this is the ore card that I probably will put in the slab. It's my favorite ore card. I like it. 73, 74. I pulled this guy out of a pack. I think I splurged on a couple of vintage packs at one time, and I pulled an ore. I think I pulled an early Gretzky and a Wendell Clark rookie card. It's pretty good. It's a Topps card, but that's okay. It's a Blackhawks, obviously. So yeah, I kind of wanted a Bruins ore, obviously. I have this Howe. I want to get an older Howe in Detroit. I think the card I want is the 63-64. I think it's got the American flag in the background. That's the Howe that I'm going to try to acquire maybe at the show coming up. And I don't know why I kept these, but I did. These, I Got a couple of these logos that came in the packs that I bought. So this is the Habs with the cool mask sticker. I got the Leafs and the Rockies. I figured I'd just hang on to a couple of those. And the last two not graded cards are this Tony Esposito Topps All-Star card from 72-73. And finally this, I just got this recently. It's a Paul Coffey rookie card. It's off-centered, but it's really sharp otherwise. I'm probably going to grade that one as well. So yeah, there's my PC for anybody who was asking. There it is. Kind of a long video. Reminder to go back and check out the giveaway for the Bossy cards. Stay tuned for the modern hockey showcase and the baseball card showcase. Thanks for watching.